The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
The completion sets up a second down play. Now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Breaks free, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Extra point try coming now. Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass this time. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The AT good. It's a 7-6 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes through the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? He's running out of time here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to throw yet again. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Beans. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he drops back in the gun. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Has the first down and more. You stop him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They'll finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds some space. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They keep him off balance with a run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Operating an empty set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's called in way downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw again. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
Knocks that one right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Second down after the incompletion. That's a designed quarterback keeper. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Bringing it out. It's Fuller. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down his back. Clock. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Off target and incomplete. Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Dump off, caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. QB decides to keep it here. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
He's a first and 10 play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw, and first down.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Grab behind the line, it schemes. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And he's back to throw again on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Now the offense is set up with a short field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? To throw, it's Bankston. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack on third down has made this a real challenge, and they're running out of time to cut into the lead. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Dropping back, it's Bankston. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. He's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.